My mom was caring for my father, who had very advanced Alzheimer's. My mom was a true caregiver at heart. She had cared for many children as I was growing up, foster children who had severe physical challenges, and she was always stepping up to the plate. So when my dad began to show dementia symptoms, she stepped right back up to that plate. And she attempted to go it alone like many caregivers, believing she could care for him. And as he declined, it got more and more difficult for her to manage it. Even though she was sharing that she was having difficulty, she still swore up and down she could do this on her own. And then one night, my mom and dad were home alone. Mom had made dad a wonderful dinner. My dad's dementia had advanced quite a bit. He had Alzheimer's as his cause. And as my mom sat down to have dinner with my dad, she suffered a massive heart attack. Can you imagine the shame and the guilt I felt? I'm a trained gerontologist. I should have understood the impact that this had on her. But she bravely and courageously tried to step up to the plate and take care of him. Had I known the impact that this had on her, I would have helped her to save her life. I would have made sure that she got the help she needed. Why do those caregivers not ask for help? Because they believe they can do it on their own, but this is so overwhelming. 68% of the time, that caregiver who does not ask for help will get sick and go first. And yet, we have such a difficult time helping them to become dementia aware and understand how overwhelming and what a negative impact dementia has when you are trying 24 hours a day to care for that loved one. That is why we need to reach out and help them become that educated consumer, to understand the different ways that dementia impacts them and their loved one. The perfect time to start looking and knowing your options and talking with professionals is when you first recognize that your loved one has a progressive and permanent loss of normal brain function with that diagnosis of whatever's causing that, be it Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Pick's disease, Huntington's disease, whatever is that diagnosis. When you start to see these symptoms and you take them to a medical professional to get a better confirmation of a best guess diagnosis, that's when you need to start building your village with dementia-aware professionals. And there are many different options, but the more educated you become about your options, the more likely you are to find appropriate care in time for that person to really benefit from it. And you also need to build your warm circle of influence. Family, friends, neighbors, community, and then also professionals. Build that village. It takes a village to care for someone with dementia.